welcome to the launch of the Young Norfolk Arts Festival 2021. Round of applause, please. Firstly, before we carry on, just the biggest of thanks to the Norwich Arts Centre for having us this evening and for your continued support throughout our programme. It's really making it possible to put this on not just virtually but in person. So we really, really appreciate your support. My name is Ellie Reeves. I'm going to be the host for this evening. I will introduce the acts and close when we're all done. I am an alumni of the Young Norfolk Arts. I think about 3 years now I've been here, so I've seen some things, mostly good. And I'm a poet and a flowering extrovert, so this is like an energy buffet. So thank you all for being here. I'm obsessed. As you know, this is the first event for our 2021 programme. I encourage you all to go and have a look online, see everything that we've got to offer. These include the exhibition that we are running in the Crypt Gallery, but also virtually for those who can't attend in person. And it's called Rediscover, Reconnect, Re-engage. So do check that out. Another one would definitely be our audio trails, which is very COVID safe for those a little bit more nervous about that. And it's a combination of pieces that we've taken from our Norfolk Queer Stories collection and also lots of sound bites that have been created by the collective themselves. So we're very proud of that piece and I would encourage you to go and check that one out. So for tonight, we have got 4 fantastic performances for you. We are going to be supported by BBC Radio Norfolk, who are currently in a different part of the building, but they're going to be interviewing the acts throughout. And we have the collective takeover on the social until 9 p.m. So you can always go and have a listen when we're done here and listen to what they've got to say. Anything else? We are being live streamed, so I think they're somewhere over there. Hello, wherever you are. Up there, hi. And thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoy the event. And before we go to our acts, we're just going to hear from a couple of fantastic people, starting with the very own Lucy Farrant. Welcome to the stage.
So, hi everyone. Isn't it great to be out in real life, to see 3D people, not people who exist from here up. So, thank you very much for coming. Thank you everybody for tuning in, and thank you Ellie for that lovely introduction. So, it's been a bit of a struggle these past 18 months, hasn't it? It's been a bit mad, a bit bad, and quite frankly dangerous to know. But anyway, we're here now, and we're still standing, and thankfully our partners and our colleagues are still standing, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. We could only do that because we get a lot of support from a lot of people, and the YNA partnership are a really good example of that. We've had some amazing support from our funders, particularly the Arts Council and the County Council. I'm really lucky because I work with a fantastic team who are dotted about here and also watching online, I hope. So nothing happens without Millie, that is for sure. I definitely wouldn't be standing here without Millie. Emily has been a new recruit to the team and has fitted in just like that. Absolutely superb. Jade has masterminded everything to do with the collective, and sadly she can't be here tonight. Roxanne is up there wrangling all the radio stuff, doing her magic, and we have Helen, who keeps us in check on the money side. So it's a great team, and without them, none of this would happen. But obviously, at the heart of everything that we do, and everything that you will see tonight, has our collective at its heart. And Ellie is a really good example of that. And quite frankly, without them and their energy, creativity and inspiration, it would have been hard to keep going through these long months and to keep going to run the virtual festival last year, to have this festival with its mixture of live and digital delivery. So I'd like to say a really big thank you to them, because you know, there are times when it gets a bit ugh, and then you go to one of their meetings and they're all, yeah, let's do this, and why can't we do that? And it's kind of, yeah, okay, let's go, we can do this, and we have, so thank you. So I'm going to be really quick and just say, I'd like you to follow their example, and I'd like to invite you, I want to try and get this in the right order because I always get it muddled up, to reconnect, rediscover, and re-engage. with each other, with your creativity, with real life, and of course, with our fantastic festival. So go out there and enjoy it.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Stephen Griffiths. I'm the chair of the Young Norfolk Arts Trust. I echo Lucy's exhortation for us all to get out there and re-engage. It's fantastic that we've got a real festival to enjoy this July. I love the way, from the Trust point of view, that Young Norfolk Arts manages to find its way around problems. It seems particularly light on its feet and like a river flowing around a boulder. Wherever there's something in the way, Lucy and her team and the collective seem to find a way around it. And as an attitude, I think that's terrific. And I really endorse that. And I'm really proud to be part of a trust that's giving young people the chance to work in that way. The only other thing I have to do, which is perhaps the most important thing to do, Lucy did a brilliant job of thanking everybody else. But if it is true that Lucy couldn't be here without Millie and her team, it's also true that none of us would be here without Lucy. When you think of a creative lawyer, you might not always think in quite the positive way that you do think of when you think of Lucy, because she has this brilliant way of both seeing the detail but also seeing the big picture. And Young Norfolk Arts, both in terms of the festival, which is the jewel in the crown of this 12-month-a-year delivery programme, or whether it's other events that are going on, have this wonderful balance of creativity but also attention to detail so they actually work. So if you would join me in thanking our director, Lucy Farrand. On with the show.
First up, we have poetry. Tonight, Abbie Neale is going to be reading us poetry from her brand new pamphlet, Threadbare. So please, round of applause for Abbie.
So many microphone options. Hello, thank you for having me. I'm really excited and grateful to be opening and launching the festival. I will say that the beginning poems are quite intense, but I promise that it's a journey, and I hope to do sort of a miniature version of my book for you. I'm going to be reading 3 poems from part 1 and 3 poems from part 2. The Feeding. Our mother never eats. Perhaps she is fed in secret. She says that a goldfinch keeps her alive, but B thinks it's the men. I like the one who comes downstairs. He gives me high fives and high tens. They always forget to wake her up, and they blacken her cotton wool. She must eat what the men give her. Her throat is bruised from all the eating, and her feet drag when she's full. B doesn't like the new one. He hums like he has pipes in him, and it makes her fingertips tingle. We sit some evenings in the same room, and he asks us if we mind. We don't reply, in case it's a trigger, for him to get hateful or rude. But I'm scared if we leave it, he might get bigger, like mold on an old bit of food. Buttermilk. Pinned to the wall is a person, drawn by a child. She has a woman's body with soft crayon edges. In the picture, the sun is an oval, as if someone has thrown a Mirabelle plum into the air and it is about to hit her. Whoever's room this is must be out of the house and does not know I am here. He told me we'd be making pancakes, and I believed him. He talked of his parents. I thought I would meet them. but the bedrooms are empty, and he shows me them one by one. There isn't time to take off my glasses. I can see the textured ceiling, like painted popcorn kernels, and the particles of dust. Tiny fibers, carpet lint, our hair and skin floating like petals or burnt meteorites. And I can see the end of my nose. I wonder what would happen if I breathed in all of it. Soil, plant pollen, lead, arsenic. I imagine it churning in my brain and stomach. It's on the train home that I see the blood, and I smile, because that means it worked. Like packaged eggs, cream-coloured, deep brown, pink and speckled, we've learnt that we are better broken. It will hurt for a few days, he said, and in the toilet I cleaned beneath my legs, delighted to have been chosen. When I walked out, I didn't make it very far. On the driveway, there was space to come apart because no one was home when it happened. The only cars were the ones that passed. The drive was as bare as the cast iron sky, and both were beginning to blacken. Collapsing means falling, down, over, inwards. It also means an abrupt loss of perceived value. I thought of all the sprawled people who were made to feel small, like my mother when he left. How it could take months to fold, but seconds to fall. I found her in the shower, unconscious. She had left her body in her attempts to find him. That's where I was going. I knew it. When I fell, the trees and houses were geometric shapes, and I didn't hit the ground. I tore through it. Between two clouds. We talked in our big voices about the black sky between interstellar clouds, about the shadow space between the stars, and yet B stayed in the car while I watched the moon, full and orange and rising over the dunes, the surface of a split-open runway, the salt lake, the tent poles over cities, mountains, the backs of trees overpowering waterfalls. All she said was, "I wish it never happened." We never talked about how the cracks in our teacups and coffee dregs are now simply leftovers. Never talked about her ex or sex without pain, or how the rain is warmer when she's with me, or how one might split the custody of a vegetable garden. Spinach, sunflower, bucket bean. About how we wept in separate rooms, hoping to be heard by the other. In this new place, the windows are bigger. The curtains are open. For my sister. The old lady faces the lake, cross-legged, her back to us. I'm the part of you that's weary, the part that no one trusts. Visitors of the graveyard, we halt at the sound of her voice. She thinks we're brave for coming, but we didn't have a choice. She says, without turning, "You're the women who survived." Her hair is caught not by the wind, but by the fireflies. They puppeteer and pull at it, like stars to the stark grey moon. Before we forward march, she stands. "I think I'll be leaving soon. Thank the ones who believe your words and love you back to life. Listen to the blackbirds. Build a house for the blackbird's wife." Our tears flow into the lake, growing underwater forests. "Tomorrow it'll be sunny," she says, "and that I can promise." And finally, I'll read the last poem. Painting my mother. It is saddest when it stops me painting. I'm well acquainted with a square paintbrush head and the faint murmur of pigeons in the morning. But this week, the wind, like a warning, blew down my chimney, and it came with the cold, and my fingers didn't know how to hold it anymore. Until I spoke to her. I confessed it in the car of all places, because that way she couldn't look at me. She knew this type of pain. She had felt it too. And when she parked in the driveway, we stayed there for hours, talking it through. That night, I thought how lucky I was to be loved by her, and slept like a baby curled in the womb. I woke, and there were plant leaves on the table, poppies and sayflowers, and a circle of linseed and walnuts in the living room. The oil was boiled with pine resin in unlined steel cans. The canvas was ready, and for the first time in a while, my hands were steady. I worked without a chair, and the wind was still there, but now I liked how it made the paint bend in the air. Her cheeks and her chin I made red, and the dripping blue that came from her head moved to her shoulders, an undulating chest, creating the shape of an S, and dipped into the planes of her belly. Then into the sweeping brushstrokes of her face I added 2 eyes, parchment white, like the blossoms that floated in through the fireplace, and 3 coats of varnish to let the artwork harden. I was her daughter. I was a woman in a Waterhouse garden. Thank you.
Thank you, Abbie. That was wonderful. Please do check out Threadbare. Next up, we have a dance performance. They're going to be doing 3 pieces. The first is a prayer for auspicious beginnings. The second will focus on happiness and celebration. And the third is a thanks to the earth. And they all have a general theme of togetherness, which I think is a really important message right now. So please welcome to the stage, Viji.
जय जानकी रमण जय विभीषण चरण जय सरोरुग चरण जय दीन करुणा जय 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 जानकी रमण जय विभीषण चरण जय सरोरुग चरण जय दी
Nadrudrudim tanananom tadaradani nadrudrutum nadrudrutum drudrutilla nadrudrudim tanananom tadaradani nadrudrutum nadrudrutum drudrutilla nadrudrudim tanananom tadaradani nadrudrutum nadrudrutum drudrutilla nadrudrudim tanananom tadaradani nadrudrutum nadrudrutum
Thank you so much. That was absolutely incredible. So thank you so much to Viji. Next up, we have another fantastic poet for you. I recommend that you follow her Instagram poetry page, which is Nell Basley Poetry. which I suppose gives away the name, but please welcome to the stage, Nell.
Joyce, how exciting. Hello, everybody. Oh, it's so beautiful to see people in 3D. What a privilege. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you to Young Norfolk Arts. Again, just creating amazing experiences for young people in Norfolk. I first came to Norwich Arts Centre, I think I was 13. It was a gig with my dad, and I was probably the youngest person there by 20 years. But it was really great, and to be back here, like performing here, is insane. I never would have imagined it, so thank you so much. I've never performed my own poetry before, so this is a new experience, so please excuse me if I get a little bit wibbly. So I'm reading 3 poems today. This first one is inspired by the Blur song Park Life, and it's based on our own city park, Chapperfield Gardens. Well, Chantry Place Gardens maybe now, I don't know. It's always going to be Chapperfield Garden, let's face it. And it's called Another Episode of Park Life. Air melts like sweat from the curve of your back, hot and intense on the tip of my tongue. It gasps for the tinny, cold in my clasp, as we bundle in a heap, tusk as we speak, opening a cool beer, so clear, cleansing the sand in my throat. This is how adults play, well, just for today, in this service economy. Monkeys of monotony, wow, what a shame. But for now, daisy chains, crashing cans with a crunch, telling stories with a punchline and forgetting rap rhymes as we try to do a lip sync, glug another drink, turn up the speaker, blaring out our preachers. There are teachers rolling lyrics by hand for soul seekers. Wow, we're so loud. That cliche, gay and proud. Are you going to be profound? Nah, not now. I'm just going to lie down, watch my friends dance and spin. Always trust a goblin, they're a good thing. Weird kid befrienders, born entertainers and gender benders. I smile to myself, weave my hands into yours, forget the flaws of our world. Sat here all day, all humans come to play. Each condition, every special edition, bored flesh sack heaves their rack through here, then they disappear. Business or pleasure, whatever the weather, bored of sobriety, drunk on naivety, we're in Chappie Gardens, where the skin hardens. But watching lives can sometimes emphasize internal fears that we sit on for years. I'm trying to think of a poetic way to say I'm afraid of time and money. There's no taste of honey or way of denying the fire right beneath our feet. Will humanity be united in our defeat? I hear no alarm sound from underground for this climate crisis. They're scientists, they see through lies whilst we politicize. Hippies, the odd student, they're prudent, but well, whatever. At least we're together. Go on, my son, honestly, I'm done. I'll relax in this heat wave, seek what you crave. I don't want to fight. We'll speak the unspoken tonight so we can forget this strife and stay tuned for another episode of Park Life. That was the first one. Thank you. This next one, just a little pre-warning, it's a bit intense because it's about mental health. That's something that I'm always honest about, not in a intention-seeking way or anything like that. Just I think it's important to be spoken about because when people suffer with their mental health, like everyone does at some point in their life, it makes you feel very lonely. And I think the more it's talked about, the more you can see that there's so many perspectives and there's not one way of looking at things which you're made to feel like when you're in that place. And this is a sort of journey that I follow in this poem. It's called There Was a Time. There was a time when I could shave days away by unpicking patterns, feeling back the grind, fixating and complicating, fine-tooth combing. I could drink a moment from my cupped hands, sip and sip and sip and sip, minutes leaking from my lips, so much lost time, No matter how much I tried to make meaning, there was nothing tangible to cling on to. What felt like years slipped through the cracks in my skin. Now, I found balance in the present. It comes and goes like the sway of hormones, but I can see that change is constant. Moments do drip away, but I'm learning to forgive who I was, and sometimes we watch the days together. She's a comfort like an old friend that always stays. When I feel myself folding, she's there to hold my head in her arms and remind me with a whisper that there is time. Thank you. This is my last one, which, on a lighter note, is a love poem, which is always nice. I'm not a complete cynic, I'm actually a massive romantic. And this is a poem that I wrote for my girlfriend. It's called Our North Sea. The sun and moon lock lips. Their shine drips down our necks as they recline, clouds cloaking skin. Stomachs caving in with crazed laughter. For now I'm yours hereafter. You smile with your eyes, those pupils bend skies to the middle of the world as your legs curled around me. A snapshot preserved in my eyelids. Us in the North Seas, where we float with ease. Thank you.
How dare you be that good if that was your first time reading your poetry? That's just not fair. But yeah, thank you very much, Nell. That was incredible. Before I introduce our final act of the launch, I just want to say that I think it's evident from tonight and from the programme in general that we have such an incredible array of young talent in Norfolk, right at our fingertips, and we are so privileged to have an organisation like the Young Norfolk Arts, which is dedicated to celebrating that talent. I think they represent the best of us. I think that they demonstrate the attitude that we need in order to grow together and come together in a time that has been very difficult for all of us. And as we come out of that, I hope that that's a philosophy that we can really hold on to. So for our final act, I am incredibly excited. It was 2 years ago, almost to the day, that I first saw him perform in this very room. The stage was a bit higher at the time, I think, because he definitely looked taller. Maybe I'm just too tall now, maybe that's the problem. And he's since been off at uni, perfecting his craft, and I cannot wait to see the incredible work that he's going to bring. So please, welcome to the stage, our final act, Ghetto Orange.
Hello? Oh, okay, that's cool, that's cool. Yeah, all right, so the name is Ghetto Orange. I've been here a couple times, and this won't be my last time, I don't think so. Hopefully not. But yeah, you can find me on Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, all them things. I recently released an EP, so you can go check that out. But yeah, can I have this mic down just a little bit? Yeah, but other than that, we're good. I really hope you guys enjoy this, but yeah, you know, I literally just put this together like a couple days ago, and I was like, yeah, yeah, hey, check it. Hey, the name is Ghetto Orange. Early in the morning, mama used to make the porridge. Maybe you had a bed, maybe we had it from my brothers. She used to say, be safe and baby, make sure that you're learning. Make sure that you wear your helmet, careful when you're turning. But you know why we only taking lanes where I be swerving. Enjoyment is the key to master your creation. So on the way to school, I was bumping to my music. But little did I know, I was being followed by Cupid. That's when I saw that fine little mama. She walking and she confident, calling her Miss Obama. I was like, hey girl, what's your name? How you doing? Is you going anywhere? Can I join you? Using C. Whoa, what's going on? Swerving, enjoyment is the key to master your creation. So on the way to school, I was bumping to my music. But little did I know, I was being followed by Cupid. That's when I saw that fine little mama. She walking and she confident, calling her Miss Obama. I was like, hey girl, what's your, how you doing? Is you going anywhere? Can I join you? You're quite amusing. See, that's when music for the streets. So sometimes I like to make music for the trees. Yeah, I'm walking with the nature. No worry about the picture, cause you're providing my heart with for the cash that I need, and that's love. Check it, yeah, check it, and that's love. Yeah, check it, yeah, and that's love, and that's love, and that's love, and that's love, love, yeah. Check it, unconditional love I give to you. Make me heart so cold, make it be the new song I wrote for you. Hope it can make you love me as you do the one I look to. Check it. You taking my heart, yeah. You making me forget it, hoping I can restart and feel the same feelings that I did from the start, yeah. I'm loving you 3000 like they did Tony Stark, yeah. You taking my heart, yeah. You making me forget it, hoping I can restart and feel the same feelings that I did from the start, yeah. I'm loving you 3000 like they did Tony Stark, and that's love. Check it, yeah. Yeah, and that's love, yeah. Check it, yeah, and that's love, and that's love, and that's love, and that's love, la 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 love, yeah, check it, yeah, and that's love, what it is, and that's love, check it, yeah, 2, 3, 4, and that's love, and that's love, and that's love, and that's love, la 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 love, check it. Yeah, and that's love. Let's put this in. Yeah, so that track was called Love. I performed that like 2 years ago or something like that, but we'll get into some new stuff. So yeah, let's keep going. Yeah, crazy man. I've been in my feelings. It's a sick song. All I see. Yeah. I said, what would you do if you had the world? She said, I would be with you and we'd have a girl. I smiled, I looked, I said, you fool, now you joking, huh? She laughed it off, I did the same, but I'm thinking, nah, she wasn't joking. Like, I saw that love in her eyes when I told her that I loved her. But did I mean it? I thought I did, but you see the way us kids like to cling onto the things and then let go like a dream. I'm sorry, baby, I wasn't meant to be your savior. I thought that God answered my prayers, but he showed me that there's layers to this love thing we craving. You can't just call a thing and then think that it's a thing. Now I'm not ready for forever. Girl, we 18, we got till forever. So if you patient, yeah, I'll be patient too. And in a couple years, maybe I'll be with you. Yeah, I've been on my mind. Yeah, I've been in my feelings. Yeah, but all I see are ceilings. Yeah, I've been in my mind. Yeah, and I've been in my feelings. Yeah, now all I see are ceilings. Yeah. Yeah, so that one was a really short song, but yeah. Yep. I wrote this song about a girl that lives in Norwich about like a year ago. I just never produced it until maybe 2 months ago, but if she's listening, this is for her, you know. Yeah. Yeah. So let your mind speak. Age is like your clock, that's your timepiece. Skating round the block, having them streets. Kick and push, never stop, never empty. I used to ride my bike across town, meet this girl that I always like. I should have told her how I feel, but I couldn't quite tell her how I really be, so I bought a mic and let her listen to the real, like, you slim, beautiful, and yes, you cute. You had trouble with your identity, trying to find you, cause the way you talk to match your skin, but yeah, that's just you. Keep on stepping, it don't matter about the cretins that be hating, they just desperate for attention. There was no tension between me and you, it was heaven. Crack a joke, make you laugh, leave a 7. And your mom loved me, yeah, I could tell it. You never had a dad, psh, me too. But the way we grew makes me glad, yahoo. If your skin was waxed, I'd light it like a candle. Your hair was scented, pepperminted, I can't handle. Yeah, I couldn't handle. Your hair was scented, pepperminted, I can't handle. Yeah, I couldn't handle. So let your mind speak. Age is like your clock, that's your timepiece. Skating round the block, having them streets. Kick and push, never stop, never empty. So let your mind speak. Age is like your clock, that's your timepiece. Skating round the block, having them streets. Kick and push, never stop, never empty. As time grew on and we grew up, we grew less fond of meeting up and playing songs in the park like we did. I miss your jams, the ones that you dig. Complain about this band, the one that I said that was good. I miss your awkward attitude under your hood. Your vegetarian food that you cooked, it was good. Miss your curly little that you did by yourself, you were blessed. Never stressed, yeah. Said you were blessed, never stressed. You were calm as the sea, you were calm as can be, you were calmer than me. Yeah, said you were calm as the sea, you were calm as can be, you were calmer than me. So let your mind speak. Come on over when we order us some Chinese. Don't wear your skirt, don't give a damn about your thigh tees, but bring yourself because yourself is so enticing. Yeah, so let your mind speak. Age is like your clock, that's your timepiece. Skating round the block, having them streets. Kick and push, never stop, never empty. So let your mind speak. Age is like your clock, that's your timepiece. Skating round the block, having them streets. Kick and push, never stop, never empty. So let your mind speak. Let your mind speak. Just let your mind speak. Yeah, let your mind speak. Let your mind speak. Let your mind speak. Yeah, check it. Let your mind speak. Let your mind speak. So let your mind speak. Age is like your clock, that's your timepiece. Skating round the block, having them streets. Kick and push, never stop, never empty. So let your mind speak. Age is like your clock, that's your timepiece. Skating round the block, having them streets. Kick and push, never stop, never empty. Thank you. So I remember the lyrics of this one. This one I wrote at uni during lockdown. Again, another lockdown, but you know, we're getting used to it now, so we just go into it. 2, 3. Pray to the Lord, it will come true. Now look at what he did, now you came through. Fast smile up on my face, I'm a blessed fool. Could never think to ever go replace you. On the gram, you're 100 bags. Perfect picture, leave the filter if you understand. Take my hand if you want a man. Don't understand, I'm bilingual, I can speak your language. Because you are sexy, yeah, flies, girl, I know. I could be your bestie, yeah, if you let me know. Send a kiss, text me every time on the phone. Send a kiss, bless me, every time on the phone. Me and you together, never thought of something better. Had the feeling from the beginning, I had to get the cheddar. Like me and you together, never thought of something better. Had the feeling from the beginning, I felt it since. Yeah, I got this girl on my mind. I got this girl on my mind, yeah. And she's all I find. And she's all that I find, yeah. I don't know, yeah. If we can show love, yeah. check it. I got this girl on my mind. I got this girl on my mind, yeah. She's all I find, and she's all that I find, yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, if we could show love. Check it. Yeah, I'm so cool with it, I move different. Yeah, I'm so sick with it, I bleed different. Yeah, I'm too smooth with it, I hit different. Yeah, I'm just built different, I build bridges. I just wanna see behind them eyelids. Picture us an island, pray to God you know what's next. Now you gon' be chillin' with the highest, I'll be with the highest. Pray to God you know what's best. I digress, hop into summer with my chest on flex. Curly hair poppin' with them on desk. Curly hair poppin' with them glasses, oh yes. It's you, me and you together, never thought of something better. Had the feeling from the beginning, I had to get the cheddar. Like me and you together, never thought of something better. Had the feeling from the beginning, I felt it since. I got this girl on my mind, yeah. I got this girl on my mind, yeah. And she's all I find, yeah. And she's all that I find, yeah. But I don't know. Yeah. If we could show love. Check it. I got this girl on my mind, yeah. I got this girl on my mind, yeah. And she's all I find, and she's all that I find, yeah. But I don't know, yeah. If we could show love, yeah. Check it, yeah. I got this girl on my, I got this girl on my mind, yeah. I got this girl on my, I got this girl on my mind, yeah. And I don't know, yeah. Check it, yeah. And I don't know, yeah. Thank you. Merci. Yeah. So this is one of my favorite songs, and I think quite a lot of people on Spotify, because it's one of the most played. But yeah, I wrote this about another girl. There's a lot of girls, but yeah. As time goes on, I find me caring more for you. My feelings change, rearrange all for you. Never thought that I would write this song for you. Been so stuck on how to write this all for you. You mean more to me than what you could imagine. You keep me on my mind, so you never see me lacking. You bring meaning to this song, and I mean that. You're the only one who's you, single like Kit Kat. You're the only single like Kit Kat. You're the only one single like Kit Kat. Yeah, single like Kit Kat. You're the only, Girl, you bold, black and beautiful. You push back like cuticle. Hide behind your shell, but deep inside you is spiritual. Hide behind your smile, but deep inside you is crying too. I see behind the fake, I got them eyes like I'm Naruto. Oh, girl, just let yourself be free. You trapped inside your mind, don't even know how life could be. Most people won't understand, but I will end for free. That's just love, baby. Don't need no payment, don't need no fee. For really, bro, love can be whatever that you need. For really, though, I can be whatever that you need. On the low, though, you can call me late night just to speak and we can chat. Tell me about your day and how you been, cause you make me feel free, and you make me feel real, and you make me feel alright. When I can't sleep at night, got shivers down my spine, but you always see the light. When I'm trapped in my mind, paralyzed, you make me feel alright. Check it, because you make me feel. I really care for you. Wish I'd been there more for you. Wish I gave you time and on my mind so I can share with you my stories. Girl, you're one of few who even knows what I'm about. I put that on you because I trust you with no doubt. So why you trying to leave this place if people need you now? No one's thinking time to leave these vibes when you're in drought. But I got you on my mind 24/7, so don't cry. I'm here, I'm telling you this clear. These suicidal thoughts won't get you nowhere, that's just fear. I never cry, but baby, all for you I shed a tear. We don't want that, baby girl, think about your comeback. We love that, your energy, we vibing off like 2 packs. So sit back while I sing you this song that I wrote last June. Call me obsessed, but it's all about you. Cause girl, you got your dreams and I do too. I'ma see you through until you be the best you. Ooh. You make me feel real, and you make me feel free, and you make me feel alright. When I can't sleep at night, got shivers down my spine, but you always see the light. When I'm trapped in my mind, paralyzed, you make me feel alright. Check it, Because you make me feel free. Yeah, I'm like, girl, you deserve it. Yeah, you deserve it. For really though, girl, you deserve it. Yeah, you deserve it. Yeah, I'm like, girl, you deserve it. Yeah, and you deserve it. Yeah, I'm like, girl, you deserve it. Yeah. You make me feel free, and you make me feel real, and you make me feel alright. When I can't sleep at night, got shivers down my spine, but you always see the light. When I'm trapped in my mind, paralyzed, you make me feel alright. Yeah, because you make me feel free. You mean more to me than what you could imagine. You keep me on my feet so they never see me lacking. You bring meaning to the song and I mean that. You're the only one who's you, single like Kit Kat. You mean more to me than what you could imagine. You keep me on my feet so they never see me lacking. You bring meaning to the song and I mean that. You're the only one who's you, single like Kit Kat. Yeah. Thank you. All right. I think this is the last song, so all right, let's try to go out with a bang. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Cool like, never seen a Christian move like this. Never seen a young boy flow like this. With a voice so sick and a face so hip, don't trip. Hey, it's still me, same old kid with the same old teeth. Same old teeth, but the voice changed up, so we all grown up. And it's still low key that weeb. Hey, still that weeb. Same old friends with the same old me. Some went back when the others stayed back with the same old back, with the same old bike. That's life. Me, I'm on a straight way path. Never changed up even when I was in class. Girls laughing at me, but I'm still an athlete. Stammering on top, always moving, you can catch me. Now my phone blowing up. To you, it's not live, but to Miller, feel a buzz on God, yeah. Only way I'm finna blow up, yeah, is if I carry on with the practice speech and I'm not stopping. Always in my pocket, incredible people. Yeah, I'm blessed with some prophets. Yeah, I'm blessed with some prophets. Yeah, cool like. Never seen a Christian move like. Never seen a young boy flow like this. With a voice so sick and a face so hip, don't trip. Hey, it's still me. Same old kid with the same old teeth. Same old teeth, but the voice changed up, so we all grown. But it's still low key that we, yeah, cool like. Never seen a Christian move like. Never seen a young boy flow like this. With a voice so sick and a face so hip, don't trip. Hey, it's still me. Same old kid with the same old teeth. Same old teeth, but the voice changed, so we all grown. But it's still low key that we had to let it go. Sweet ones never had a fro. Do it like before. I'm on my own now, so we gon' grow. Got no time for love. Gotta get the bag, gotta get above. You push and gon' shove. This year, my year, no love. And then I here when I click my fingers, don't do no clapping. Save my energy, I'm not meant to be in your league. I grow like, no, you've never seen me so heavenly. Do what's right, but the book, I better be on my best behavior. Do what's right, but the book, I better be on my cool like this. Never seen a Christian move like this. Never seen a young boy flow like this. With a voice so sick and a face so hip, don't trip. Hey, it's still me. Same old kid with the same old teeth. Same old teeth, but the voice changed up, so we all grown up. And it's still low key that cool like. Never seen a Christian move like. Never seen a young boy flow like this. With a voice so sick and a face so hip, don't trip. Hey, it's still me. Same old kid with the same old teeth. Same old teeth, but the voice changed, so we all grown. But it's still low key that we, yeah. Yeah, I'm still low-key that we, yeah. Yeah, I'm still low-key that we, yeah. Yeah, same old kid, that's me. That's me, yeah. Cool like. Never seen a Christian move like. Never seen a young boy flow like this. With a voice so sick and a face so hip, don't trip. Hey, it's still same old kid with the same old teeth, but the voice changed up, so we all grown up. And it's still low-key that we. Thank you. I'm clapping. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. That's again, the name is Ghetto Orange. I'm on Spotify, Instagram, YouTube, all them things. Thank you for coming to this festival. And we have some great performers in the back, you know, more over here as well, and we hope to see more of them next year. But thank you for coming.
It was even better than I thought it was going to be. I'm so happy right now. Thank you all so much for coming. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in from home or wherever you are right now. What an amazing night. Can we please have a round of applause for all of our performers? And that does bring us to the close of the launch of the Young Norfolk Arts Festival 2021. Please check out the full programme online. One final promo on Sunday. We've got the Toast Summer Sessions. I'll be there again doing some poetry, and there is an array of fantastic readers. So do check it out. There's something for everyone. Thank you all so much. Good night.